Hi, I'm here to show you how to get Gisele really tousled big hair down. So I'm here with Kristen and we're gonna go ahead and start the look with a little bit of a light holding hairspray, spraying it everywhere. Just kind of so that our hair will last for longer than 5 minutes. I'm not spraying it by section, I'm just going through and getting it everywhere, evenly distributed. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a big curling iron and take her hair into sections, wrapping it outside of the tong and holding it for a while because there is a good amount of curl set into this look. So don't burn yourself, but make sure that you are getting it in there for a long enough period of time. So I'm gonna go ahead and start the first one for her. If you wanna go ahead and just curl it in both directions, taking varying section size. It's a really fun look because there's not too much uniformity, so you can really play with it and make it your own. And that's one of the reasons why I really love this look. And even though Gisele is so beautiful, you don't have to be quite as perfect looking as she is to make this work for you. So yeah, just taking varying section sizes, going back and forth. You're doing a great job, Kristen. And I love the way where your elbow position is. You're keeping them nice and low so that you're not blowing out your shoulders. Because I would say that one of the most difficult things about a curled down look is not tiring yourself out. I know with me, when I had longer hair, I'd be curling my hair and my elbows would be up here and my shoulders would just be so tired that by the time I got to the back, I was like, I'm done, looks good enough, it's in the back, I don't care. But unfortunately, other people see the back of your hair. You don't just walk around like this all day. So you want the back to look nice. And in the front, wrap it away from your face. It's a really soft look and it softens any harsh features that you have. So the front pieces of your hair, wrapping them away is the best way to do it. And section your hair out in what's most comfortable for you. Like when I'm doing it, I'll take sections like this and break it up like that. But I know with Kristen, she's using the iron to help section her hair out. And I think that that's perfect because that's what works best for her. And like I said earlier, this look is not about uniformity. It's about having things be different and interesting. And because doing the back of your hair in this look requires a back mirror, and we don't have one of those today, I'm gonna go ahead and curl the back of Kristen's hair for her. And the fun part about Gisele's look is that it has kind of a producty look to it. It's more of a dull look, so you don't have to work on like making your hair super shiny, which ultimately will make the curl fall out of your hair because it will make your hair too slick. So this is a great look for people with fine hair. It's something where the more hairspray, the better. So you don't have to worry about making your hair shiny at the very end. So just going through and making sure that every piece is touched with an iron, but it doesn't necessarily have to be as curly as other parts because you're not trying to have a really ringlety look. Your result is more of a soft wave. That look that we all wish we had naturally. And let your eyes help you. If you see a piece of hair that doesn't look like it's been curled, curl it. Even if you feel like you have been very meticulous about your sectioning, if it doesn't look curled, it hasn't been. And styling your hair when you curl it is all about what works best for you. So I like to hold my barrel vertically. Kristen was holding her barrel horizontally. It really doesn't matter which way you do it, just as long as you're going in opposite directions. So now that we're done, I'm gonna go ahead and finish it off with a little bit more of a light spray. I'm really gonna run my fingers through it to see where we might need to add a little bit of extra curl, or where we might want to be reducing curl, or just to see how perfect it is. So I love how it's really soft around her face. One thing I want to see is that volume that Gisele has. So I'm going to actually go ahead and have you tease your crown area. So go ahead and take the tail of the comb and section it off. That's great. And I like using a styling brush to tease, mainly because it's easier to use for me when I'm doing it on myself, and it's easier to smooth out at the end as well. So getting that volume set in the crown is really key. I'm gonna actually help you smooth it out a little bit since you can't see the back of your hair. And playing with it up, just like touching it right there, is always fun. And putting a little bit more towards the front as well. And I'm gonna put a little bit of a piecing out fiber into your hair so that you can see some of the individual curls, just to make it a little bit more interesting and keep it from being too messy. You don't want to look like you just woke up out of a windstorm. And that is how you get Gisele-inspired waves.